Good morning, everyone. It's Tracy here. I thought I'd do a small video on some amigurumi techniques that I've figured out with the projects that I have made. This project at the moment is an elephant. This is a trunk. And I've already made the body. You can see by my hands the size. This is slightly bigger for an amigurumi. I'm going to call them Ami because I'm probably saying it wrong anyway. So some of the things that I've figured out when making them, first of all, is your hook. Now, this is the size hook I'm using for this one, right? It is a 3mm hook. I am using these two yarns together, held together, right? So this one is a fake mohair. This one is a acrylic and cotton blend. Now, the recommended hook size is 325. The recommended hook size for this one is 4.5. Now, that's because of the halo on here, and halo means the fuzziness. Hold it up. Can you see that little bit of fuzziness? So when you're usually using mohair, you want to see the fuzziness. Now, for me, I just wanted a hint of colour. So just a little bit of the pink. So I'm using them together. But the way you work out your hook is you want one size back from using one of the yarns on their own. You want it to be tight. This one here I have finished. I've also brushed it afterwards to give it like a little bit of a furry look. Now, I'm doing that because I like that effect, and I also think elephants aren't smooth like plastic. They do have a little bit of hair. So that's the effect I'm going for. Now, the other thing is if you're only using one lot of yarn, so we get rid of that one, we're only using one lot of yarn, you need approximately half the recommended size on the hook. So this one would be 150, or you could go to a 175 to make it tight enough for Ami. Okay? Right, the next thing, put them out the way. The next thing is the best packing tool I've found for Amis is a chopstick. I get one of the ones that come in a paper pack when you get Chinese because it has the square bit at the end. I use this end for manipulating, but I use the square end for getting it right down into the end. And you've got to pack as you go, because if you don't, you'll end up with these little dents. I'll hold it over here. Can you see the little dent here and the little dent here? That's because I've only just done about 3 rows. So then you get your crochet hook and you manipulate the stuffing to fill those little gaps as you go. You see? So excuse the sniffing, I have allergies today. I'm trying. So we still have a dent over here, but we've lost the one over here. You need to keep doing that as you go, because if you leave it until you've finished the whole head, you won't be able to get it tight down here. So pack as you go. Another benefit of packing as you go is as you are crocheting, you can put your finger here to help pull it up and be able to work on it. You know, you push down with your finger, it'll stretch the fabric and you will be able to see your stitches better. Right, next tip. As you work, you might find some stitches quite hard to get the hook in. These are reasonably easy, but over here, if you can see, can you see how these stitches here look different to the normal stitches? This is single crochet, or double crochet if you're English terminology, but this here, this is front loop slip stitch, right? Most designers use front loop slip stitch to give you a curve. It's an inner curve. The problem is slip stitches are quite tight. Can you see how it's curving down just here? There's 5 slip stitches. Now you can struggle and struggle to get them through, and they are quite difficult. But if you turn your hook and use it like this, see if I can do it slow enough that the focus stays with us, it does work a bit better. So you're using the hook to your benefit. Just stay still a minute. So this, okay. And you're going to make sure you pick up both of them. Okay. Now, if you find that you've done it just way too tight, you can get a wool needle and just wedge it in there and hold it up, take it out carefully, and then put the hook in. All right. So this is quite tight, and you want Ammies to be quite firm, right? If you want them soft, you're making a stuffy or a softy. Ammies are more sculptural. They are designed, they're not really designed for babies. I mean, if you change your eyes from glass eyes to these kind of eyes, they are safe for the children, but they're not really intended for small children. These eyes also, I find here, I can't get the colours I want. So what I do, I get these and I use acetone because the colour is only on the back. It's not through it. So I use acetone, take that off, and then I repaint them the colour I want, and that leaves the pupil black and then this colour here. For these, I might do them a mixture of pink and purple glitter just so it looks nice. What else? When you're holding the yarn, another thing is, because the yarn is usually quite thin, my normal hold of the yarn is once around the little finger and then once around there, right? But that is for normal crochet. For Ammies, I do a double wind around the little finger and then like that. And that way I can crimp my hand and keep it tight. That's about all I can think of at the moment. I might do another video when I come to putting the eyes in, just so I can show you how I get them in the right place and how I do the soft sculpture so they sit better. At the moment, that'll do. Bye.